Hi guys, Berserk here. In this video I want to show you how to get as many diamonds as possible just using what the developers are offering us in terms of structure and options of the game. So in this specific case I have my free development game day, and for this day I have chosen technology. So for technology, what I'm now trying to do, I'm just preparing all the resources to be ready to upgrade the part production. Now let me check, because of course in daily challenge you have seen daily challenge there are still 8 minutes to go, and there is the technology power. So one increased technology power is 400 points. What I'm going to do, I'm going to activate 100% Clash of Zones scores ticket. That's something you really need to do, because if you do now, before 8 minutes, the end of the game, it will last half an hour. So you can use for this daily challenge round and the next one. So it's very important. So you can see now I'm going to upgrade the technology. And one thing I want to make clear, either you spend diamonds to speed up, because that's what really diamonds should be for, honestly, to speed up the building or technology activities, or you just buy what is needed in terms of war buff. What I mean in terms of war buff is the following. For instance, when you want to attack a base, you really need to buy, and I have shown you in another video, you need to buy the speed up march. That's very important. Okay, so let me show you now. In this case, you have seen I have upgraded technology and I have almost already got to the third chest. So I still need to have one technology development to go to get to the third chest in the daily challenge. And then I stop. Here you go. Yes, I need iron. And then research. Speed up, research, speeding up. Okay, and once I do this, I'll check that I did get the third chest in daily challenge, and now I stop. Let's pause for now, let's wait for the next round. So guys, now the next round started, and you can see I still have technology power. So that's what I wanted. I still have the Clash of Zones score bonus, so the 100%. That's what I wanted. So what I do, I repeat exactly what I did before. But in this specific case, my parts production, unfortunately, are not possible to still be upgraded, because I don't have enough energy cores. So what I need to do, what we need to do, guys, now is to use some other options in the technology space. So what I will do then, I will just upgrade the new ones, because probably you know that at level 25 you can unlock 2 new items in the institute, and one is elite military, and that's what I'm using to get higher score. And this can be a bit boring, especially because you see every time I really needed to get the resources and the money needed to upgrade the score, to upgrade the item. Yes, using the research, speed up. So let me take time in this specific case. In the meantime, I run the upgrade. Let me take time to make few points. So first one, go higher as quickly as possible, so to level 25, because at higher level you get better rewards. And this is true across all the board. I mean, in the daily challenge, in the Clash of Zones, so everywhere this is true. Don't do my mistake, because I stayed for so long at level 22 because I said, yeah, okay, it's useless that I go higher because I want to upgrade all the items before, all the facilities, and warehouse takes, really, the warehouses kill you in terms of resources needed. But don't do these mistakes, so try to go higher as quickly as possible. Then start working, second point, start working on energy cores and chips sooner than later. Why? Because you need energy cores to run the part production technology research, and in this specific case, again, don't do another mistake, so don't upgrade the facility, the part production facility. Just run the research first and then you upgrade the rest, because otherwise you will be short in terms of energy cores. And of course, to try to get higher in the energy cores production, you will need a lot of electricity, and electricity is the third point, because in electricity, so you really needed to get a trick. I show you in another video. So you really needed to unplug some facilities from the rest of the buildings. Fourth point is daily challenge. Again, I really want to make clear, so you can get much higher, way higher in the Clash of Zones scores, but I do suggest that you only get the third chest in each daily challenge, and then you stop and you wait for another round of daily challenge to start. And you do this when daily challenge is applicable to the research, to the, let's say, the day you are running. So let me explain. So if you are on Tuesday and you have building, then you really need to get a daily challenge with building score inside. In this specific case was technology, so just to get technology. I do recommend that you run there are few daily challenge with items like speed up, so you get 1 point every 400 points every 1 minute of speed up. I don't suggest you use that, because really you will need so many and you only get still the same 3 chests, so it's not worth. The fifth one is the ticket. Again, let me stress that you really need to use the 100% Clash of Zones course ticket every time you start getting the daily challenge. And you really need to do this before the end of a round. So in this specific case, you have seen it was 8 minutes before the end, and it was good because the tickets last for half an hour. One thing really, I will never be tired to stress this. If you don't complete zone commemoration and zone conflict, forget to get the 9 chests, because 9 chests will be really painful if you want to score before completing the zone commemorations of conflict. Once you get these 2 completed, it will be so easy, really so easy. So this is really a game where you need to have a bit of a medium long-term vision rather than just a short-term vision. I've seen few players that went very, very high in short term, but then they were almost bummed because they spent a fortune, they didn't realize how to play this game, and at a certain point they gave up because yes, you really need to know how to play the game. It's not just a matter of money. Of course, if you spend money, money helps, but it's not everything, luckily. So going back to this game, so you see that we have almost done. So we have almost got to the third chest in the daily challenge. So let's see how long we will need to high-grade items. Of course, I'm using 5 minutes because I have 3000, and I try to use them when possible. I'm still upgrading, just in case, because I want to be sure. I don't want to go back and then I have the issue that I am still missing many millions to get the third chest. Yeah, let's see. Yes guys, sorry, but this is really long because the technology, so I'm starting now. You have seen I'm around 10% of elite military, and despite really good benefit you get from this technology, but they don't give you many points, especially in this initial phase of these items you see here. But they are good items, very good items that you really need to have. So guys, let's wait, bear with me, but takes a bit of time to get to this. Yes, you have seen, almost done, 4.6 million. 7, I just checked, 7 minutes to go still with the ticket, 100% bonus, and that's important. You really need to check. When, for instance, it takes so long, like in this case, you really need to check. What really is slowing down, it's every time I really need to click on the resource, because unfortunately this is a free development, it's Sunday, I can't get free resources from my farms and farms. So another key point, you really need to have farms, because without farms, forget to grow, it's impossible. And to grow, you really need to be in peaceful state. If you don't, if unfortunately you are not in a peaceful state, it's a shit. Maybe better you start building another base somewhere else. Or if it happens that a civil war comes, just move somewhere else when immigration is open. You buy the ticket, you can buy a cheap ticket. Cheap means €5 in this case. I don't know in the States or somewhere else, but in Europe it's €5 every month. And depending on your power, but usually for the first 3 million power, you only need 1 ticket. And then after 3 million power, you need 1 ticket. So to be simple, if you have 4 million, you will need 2 tickets. If you have 5 million, you need 3 tickets, and so forth. Okay, this you can see from the video, almost done, lovely. So probably I only need another one, and it's done, maybe 2 to be safe. Gain money, and lumber, and food. And in this specific case, you see how important it is to have resources stored. You see my stock. My stock is, for some people, is insane, but it is not, believe me. You really need this. If you want to keep up, and you really need to, every day you want to score the 9 chests, you really need to have a good solid stock. Okay, you've seen 8.6 million. Here you go. So 390, almost 390.